Hello YouTube land, it's Debbie from the Canadian Crochet Chat. Today is November 6th. I know I said I wasn't going to be on. I wasn't going to take such a long time between videos, but honestly I don't have a lot to show you. My crafting world has expanded to other things that I know is not crochet related, so I don't think that, you know, I'll show you some of it. But anyway, I got a couple of emails asking me, like, when am I going to do a video? Jocelyn, your email made me cry. I appreciate all of you so much. I'm going to try to do more videos, but like I said, my crafting life is expanding into other things. I guess I'll show you that before I go on to anything else. I did something. I bought myself something. It's a bit expensive, but I don't know. I'm at the age now where I'll just buy whatever I want. Anyway, I'm going to put in a picture. It is a tabletop quilter. It's called the Grace Company Cutie Breeze. But boy, oh boy, oh boy, is there a learning curve. It is really hard. It's like doodling, which I guess I'm not very good at doodling, but anyway, I'll show you. I made a scrap quilt. So I have I think I mentioned before, I don't throw anything out, so I reuse things. So I made this scrappy it is scrappy quilt using tiny little strips. I'll stand back. And then we got new sheets, and so I replaced one of the sheets, and it was in great condition, so I washed the hell out of it and pressed it, and you know, so anyway, this is an old sheet. I'll stand back, but I'll tell you what the learning curve is. Anyway, so this is the quilt that I made. It's not finished, obviously. I still have to bind it and fix some of the stuff, but I think it looks pretty good from a distance. The problem is when you get close. The learning curve on this thing is insane. So I don't know if you guys can see. This is my quilting on the Cutie Breeze. It seemed so much easier when I was in the store testing it with the lady. You know, just so much easier. But when I'm by myself, it's so hard to... Anyway, so you can see that my stitches are not very even. So some of them are very big, some of them are smaller, some of them are coming out. The bobbin the sewing machine is pulling the top thread back too far. Ay, ay, ay. So I have like 5 quilts made already, sandwiched, ready to be quilted, and that was my thought process, is I would use this Cutie Breeze to quilt it. But 3 of the 5 are gifts. I am not going to gift this, so I'm going to do straight line stitching for those ones on my machine, and then keep practicing on my scrap quilts until I get it right. But this is just for me to cuddle with anyway. And I think by the way, this is a sheet as well. This is another sheet. This was my daughter's sheets. Everybody in my family says, you know, we're getting new sheets. Do you want our old ones? Yep. Absolutely. Even if there's a stain, I cut around it and make blocks, you know. And as long as it's 100% cotton, because I want everything to kind of stretch the same way. Anyway, so that's what I've been practicing on. And let me tell you, it is long and hard and frustrating, but I'll get it. I'll get it eventually. So when I get the other quilts done, I will show you. But that's where my crafting world has gone. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry about the way I look. I don't know if I've mentioned it before. I get these little cholesterol deposits. I've had them since I was in my 20s. My cholesterol has always been on the high end. It's hereditary, and they get to the point where they bother me visually, so I get them removed, like since I was in my 20s. So every couple of years I have to do it. I think they're called xantholasmas. Anyway, I had them done, and so for the last 2 weeks I couldn't do a video because I was all bruised. But look, it's getting better. It's getting better. So it's itchy as hell. Anyway, so that's what I've been consumed by this. I've also been, at night, I've been crocheting and knitting. So this one is blocking. I don't know if you guys can see. It is my friends, the beach covers that I've been making. So they all chose the same pattern. We're gonna look like a team down on the beach. So that one is for one friend. I just have to seam the sides and add fringe. And then another friend chose this color. So I have the first panel done, getting ready to be blocked. And then the second panel is halfway done. And then I have two more to do, a black one and a teal one. So that's what I've been, these are done by, in case you haven't seen the other videos, the tutorial is by Olga Poltava. I'll leave the link for that. So there you go. Isn't it great? I love this color. My friend, they all got to choose the color. These are all Yice yarns. I don't have the label here with me, but they're all the same kind. Anyway, so I got that done. I have until February to get it done, so that'll be more than one. But I've also been knitting. So I figure, I don't normally show you guys works in progress, but like I said, all of the stuff that I'm working on is long term. I'm also working on 2 blankets that are mosaic, overlay mosaic crochet. I'll show you those when they're done. But I decided, my friend went to Scotland 2 years ago and brought me back this wool, and I decided I'm going to teach myself how to do cables, and I'm going to make myself a big, cozy, oversized sweater. Hopefully it's oversized, but it is 100% unprocessed wool, so it's it might shrink. Anyway, this is my progress on that. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I don't have an allergy to wool, so I love working with it. And then the other day, and I think our phones are listening to us, because my hubby keeps getting these yarn and fabric ads. Anyway, I guess something in his feeds came up, and he said, can you make this for my buddy? Now, if you get offended by stuff like this is where you turn me off. Don't even. It is Fornicating Deer, and I don't have a printer or color printer anymore. I think I mentioned that before. This is handmade Kristy's Crochet. I'll leave the link for it, but this is the pattern. So it's a knit hat. So I followed her instructions, and this is what I came up with. It's so funny. He's a hunter and he's gonna love this. It's a gag gift. Now the problem that I had is, so the chart covers this. This is the chart, and so it's a big area, so, of your head. So I even took a section of the chart out because it would be too long. It would be like hanging over. So this was using the instructions that she gave, and it's too thick. And then you kind of ran out of room at the top for decreases to make it a nice, you know, beanie kind of thing. So you have to do this, and I don't think he's gonna like that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a big pom-pom. That's the whole point, is they want you to put a pom-pom to cover that up. I'm gonna put a big pom-pom and give this to his wife. So I started another one using the same pattern, but thinner needles, like 3.75, and DK weight yarn. So but it took some calculations. So the pattern involves this, and then so that you would have more than one deer on the hat. Hubby didn't want that. He just wanted trees all the way around, right? Which is fine. So it took some calculations, and I had to do my own drawings. So then I just do one chart of this, and then the trees all the way around, and then get back to the chart, the deer, and then all the way around. So it took a little bit of math, and then because I've decreased in size of needle and yarn, I had to do calculations on that too. I'm hoping it fits him. So anyway, there'll be 2 of these hats. The funny thing is, I paid for the pattern, and I'll leave a link for it. I think it's hilarious, especially for hunters. There's 2 charts. I did not know there was 2 charts. One is with a buck and a doe. The other one is with a buck on top of another buck. So I guess all the sexes or all preferences are covered. So I thought it was hilarious. But good for them for keeping everybody in the loop. So that's what I've been up to. We're only at 10 minutes. This is perfect. Oh, do you guys want to see? I've been thrifting. Do you want to? Oh, another one. I went to a yarn store. I'll show you that first, because last year for my birthday, which is in November, somebody gave me a gift card to Wool Time. It's a store in the Ottawa suburbs. Never got around to it till like last week, so I went. I was in the area, and I spent the money plus a little more. So anyway, the first thing that I got was, and this was 5 balls for 18 bucks of this super soft, it's called Spago yarn melange, and it's 80 acrylic, 20 wool, but it's super soft. I know it's like a navy. I don't know if you guys get it. It is, what yarn is this? Made in Turkey. I've never heard of Spago yarn. It's pretty thick, but I would still consider it a number 4. Yeah, so got 5 of these for 18 bucks. Okay, and then this one too, and this one is Kartopu. Hold on, maybe I won't take it out. Again, 18 bucks. It started at 30, went down to 25, and I guess the day I went they had a sale for 18 bucks. So this is melange wool, Kartopu. It's the same kind of thickness, maybe just a little thicker 4. And this one is 80 acrylic, 20 wool, so the same as this, just a different company. So I figured these 2 would make a nice sweater. Got lots here to make a sweater, or even a blanket, smaller blanket. Then I went down and I got, these are $6 each, and this is Diamond Luxury Tropicalia. You get 224 meters or 100 grams. Cotton, 55 cotton, 45 viscose, and these were $6 a piece. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's a little bit of a shine. But look at this color. It's like a fuchsia. This is definitely going to be a beach cover for me. So I got 3 of those. I think those will be enough. And then lastly, I got this. I paid full price, which I can't remember how much I paid for this. It's a King Cole Nordic Chunky. It's got to be in the $15 range, something like that. And what is this? I think it's 80% acrylic and 20% superwash merino, and it's like it comes out, I don't know if you guys can see. The pattern comes out already. This will definitely be a hat for me this winter. Not that I need another hat because I got so many, but this. So I got that, all of that. I spoiled myself rotten. I had so much fun. That is an amazing store, and they have like in the back of the store all the discount stuff, which is right up my alley. But they have a lot of hand-dyed yarn. They have everything. It's a gorgeous store. I'll leave a link for Wool Time. It's a great store. Anyway, then I went thrifting. Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna go through all of it. I don't want to bore everybody, but this whole bag cost me $40 and some odd cents. So I ended up thrifting, and look at all these charm squares. So these are 5-inch or 5.5-inch or whatever they are, but somebody was getting rid of all of their quilting cotton. I don't know, you can see, and it all looks like in the same line, right? So there's so many of them, so many. So like a charm pack I think goes for 25 bucks or something, but this is definitely at least 2 charm packs, maybe more. Got that. Got a big piece of this, all called quilting cotton. Got a big piece of this. I think this one has some edges cut out. Somebody must have made clothing or something. So, but look at that. Oh my goodness, that's so fabulous. Oh, some more smaller pieces with some charm squares inside. All of these. Look at all these. Oh my god, I'm gonna have so much fun. And then some pieces were like this, which I can make. You got enough there for a 2.5-inch square, which is fine. Okay, then I got all of these. Look at these. Look at this, is fabulous. Some pine cones, some browns. Look at this. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. Got some grays, more orange, and then a coordinating one that's navy and orange. I'll show you that in a minute. What else have I got here? I got a big piece. This is probably about 4 meters of this pinky kind of, from a distance it looks like gingham, but it's not. Got a piece of flannel like this. I actually had some flannel shirts that I cut up. I got all the squares cut. It's gonna be a quilt, but this will probably go, I don't think it's enough for a back. I think it's only like 2 meters, but it's wonderful. Then I got about 1 meter of this. Isn't this fabulous? Then I got some childhood. It's only about 1/2 meter, but of this under the sea. And this is probably about 3 meters of this beautiful stripe, blue and brown. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I'm working on a Halloween quilt. I don't even want to talk about it. So this will come in handy, this orange. Look at all this orange. I don't know how much yardage, but there's a lot. Like, it's heavy. So that'll go into the Halloween quilt. I got some superheroes. Got some browns. There's a big piece of this. I'm not sure. It's probably about 1.5 meters of this. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. All this, 40 bucks. Then I got some tartan, I think. And then I got some, this is a sheet. A retro sheet, but it's 100% cotton. And this as well is a sheet, 2 sheets, twin size, but it's gorgeous. And 100% cotton. It'll go on to, and then a bunch of squares, these little, and I think these are all Tula Pink, which is a big designer. Somebody was making a quilt and got rid of all this. I love it. It's gonna be fabulous. And all that, but just over $40. Oh yes, the last thing. So I don't know if I mentioned before, I don't have a tree skirt, because when the kids lived with us, as I wrapped gifts, they just went under the tree, it covered up the tree. Didn't need it. But now there's only 2 of us, and so there's no gifts under the tree before Christmas. So I wanted to make a Christmas tree skirt, and then I found this. This was part of the whole thing. I'm gonna stand up. It is fleece, and literally you don't have to sew it because fleece doesn't fray, and you just make a hole in the middle and you just cut it out. And it even came, the pattern also came with a stocking which I probably won't use, but that's all I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna be cutting this, putting it around my Christmas tree. It's gonna be fabulous. So I got all that. Like, you know, I don't want to show too much because some people get bored of this stuff, but let me tell you, this thrills me. This thrills me. I scored huge that day. Huge. Oh, let me tell you about the Halloween quilt. I'm making a Halloween quilt because I had all this Halloween fabric, and I made a scrappy one for my neighbor, but now I want to make another one, and go figure, I don't have any black. So how do you make a Halloween quilt without black? Let me show you one of the blocks. Hold on. Sorry about that. I have a piece of flannel on a wall, and that's my board. So this. So I have orange blocks like this. I have purple ones, and then I use all my little scrappy Halloween fabric for the stars. Anyway, I started making it. I have about 6 blocks, and I thought, oh, let's black. I have no black. Anyway, at the time, I was not in the mood to go shopping, so I went to Lensmills, which is a fabulous store here in southwestern Ontario, but they do ship they have yarn too, let me tell you. Usually like last year's or older styles, but really good prices. So anyway, ordered it. Some Halloween, a little extra Halloween fabric in the black. I ordered it October 8th. Today is past November 6th. I still don't have it. Let me tell you, I am going absolutely crazy. I finally got to the point, I said, if I don't have it by this Friday, today is Thursday, but if I don't have it by tomorrow, I'm going to request a refund. I'm going to use that money and go and buy black somewhere else, because this is ridiculous. Sorry about that, my battery died. Like I was saying, there was a postal strike at the time, so I ordered this October 7th, October 8th. I called them, and they are fantastic. Lensmills customer service is fantastic. Anyway, I specifically said, how are you going to ship it? And they said, well, obviously not Canada Post. I said, okay, any courier company is great except Loomis. And I'm going to name names here, I don't care. So, because Loomis will take the shipment and then hold on to it. I've had numerous experiences with them. They won't deliver in my area. So I don't know why they take the shipment. So she says, no problem. She hires a company. They don't deliver here, so they hired another company, ICS Courier. They don't deliver out here. Guess who they gave it to? Loomis. And according to ICS and Loomis, yep, we're going to deliver it, we're going to deliver it. No, they won't. They cannot find a driver to come up here. So I have no idea where the shipment is, and I'm so frustrated. And like I said, no blame on Lensmills. They've been chasing this as well as I have. Anyway, if you get a chance to shop at Lensmills, do it. It's fabulous. But yeah, hopefully you don't live as remotely as I do and have these courier issues. Anyway, that's it. I'm not sure how long, maybe 20 minutes. I've checked in. I want to say my appreciation to all those people who reached out to me. I am fine. I've just, like I said, my crafting world is expanding to other areas, and so I don't feel that I should come on because it is a crochet channel. But yeah, we'll see when I come back on. I hope everyone is having a wonderful autumn, and we will talk soon.